folly, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, and no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pearl moon.
Welcome, welcome. Look at them lems. Freaking lem cats.
Wall of lem cats.
There's so many lems. That's awesome. Oh man, welcome back. It is a tired Sunday. It's the stupid daylight day nobody likes. Man. Yeah. No Jackson yet. I don't know. Depends. We may see him by the end, but I doubt it. He may be out this week. Oh, last week? What did we do last week? My God, we went into the Goblin Fort, and we pursued through the courtyard, avoiding a patrol, and taking out a group around a campfire by some tents. Killed them, set up a trap, fought the patrol, freed a Crinoceros, which was a frost rhinoceros made out of ice, which was kind of cool. Made their way up, or interrogated someone and made their way up to a small building on the top, which was outfitted with nature motifs. As we learned, there was a hobgoblin lord living in there. Somebody who had showed up and replaced the goblin chief some time ago. Worked on a plan to kind of snuff him out with smoke. He had a fire going on inside. Went kind of almost the way we wanted to as we burst in to confront him and saw him inside. Jackson Shield bashed him back in the room, used some wind to get the smoke out of there as he vanished into a back room, closing the door behind him. And you guys had entered the main room. And that's where we stopped.
Yeah, he jumped through a portal.
He went through a portal, didn't he?
Oh, sorry, you busted into the back room. And you saw the portal. Yeah, there was two large rocks. There was snow blowing through it. And you were stuck, or not stuck, you were standing in a room confronted with a shimmering, pale bluish-green portal in between two natural rocks. Wind and snow blowing through. No sign of the guy, the hobgoblin who was there moments before. Yep, and that's where we was. Get my numbers together, and you guys are doing whatever you're doing. Some of you were outside, some of you were inside. I think it was May. I forget his name now. Branthrin. May, Branthrin, and
It's gonna be one of those nights.
it might have been Jackson. The three of you were inside.
Yeah, we called for the rest of the party to come up because we were gonna fortify here in case we're going through the portal.
So you guys make
Some
your way
of
up.
us need a rest.
Oh. Woo!
Most of us, I think, needed a rest after that long
Yes.
siege.
So you had to decide, did you want to take a short rest? Being 1 hour of downtime, where, if you were pursuing someone, they would get an hour away from you. Or, did you want to rest for 8 hours, the full day, to recover everything? Some of
What's
you...
everybody need?
Everybody recovers differently. So in a Lurky Turkey
Hodgepodge.
Turkey.
Hodgepodge.
Well, we know Jackson wanted to pursue the foe, but it doesn't mean at all costs. He could definitely rest. He's out of everything. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm down to two spell slots. So
You need a long rest.
So for you, a long rest recovers your slots, not a short. Short doesn't do it for you for spells.
I mean, I could get by. I have almost full health. I'm only down by a hit point. don't know what everybody else is at after that battle. I didn't look at everybody's stat sheet.
I'm at full health. I've got 2 third levels and 1 first level spell left. I'm out of second level slots.
May's got all her acid left. She hasn't thrown acid at anybody in a while.
Acid in the face.
I have infinite acid because it's
You have infinite acid.
so
She got the spell. She has the spell.
Oh, okay.
I can never run out of acid.
There you go.
I'm only down 10 points, and I don't really have spells, so
Lean Pain.
We got Lean Pain.
Yeah, sing it for us.
love it.
He's down. He said he's down some stuff. I need one more book. Discuss. I will grab the book.
So what do we want to do here, folks? Are we looking to do a short, I don't think a short rest is doing anybody any good.
Yeah, short rest doesn't do me any good. I'm fine to go though. I've got 2 spells and full hit points basically, and so are you. But you probably need some spells.
I'm a bit slow in spells, but I still have my Vicious Mockery, and I can cast some of my lower level spells at a higher level. Yeah.
Jackson needs a rest because he's been battling hard. He's been throwing spells at everything. I don't know how Kai and Kara are.
Brandon,
Yeah.
come over here for a minute.
Okay.
Get 11 points of healing. I used the Staff of Healing on him.
Oh right, we still.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay.
I'm back to max. So now I'm exactly how I came into this, minus 1 bad luck weapon.
Oh, you got rid of the.
Yes. The bad luck
Somebody-
hand crossbow.
Somebody threw it down the chimney and it burst into flames.
Goodbye to cursed, not cursed, crossbow.
Kara is out of her healing spells. Kai was hurt, but I think she used some on him.
And our barbarian.
Barbarian is, she had taken some damage, but she got healed up a little bit as well. She still has some damage down, but...
And my wolf.
Plenty of charges on the Staff of Healing.
Yeah, my wolf is down 4 hit points, and the bear never entered combat. So.
Okay. All right. So you healed up. Some of you guys healed up. You recovered some stuff. Are you still thinking rest, or are you thinking push on, or what? You're healing up here. You're gonna push on.
And we're deciding we're going through the portal.
Yes, because we're idiots, apparently.
Yeah, we love portals.
Who's going through?
Well, who's staying behind? I'm sure the wizards and the pirates are staying behind. Is Jackson staying behind to rest?
Unfortunately, it's just not in his nature.
No, it's not in his nature. He would push on if he was losing. If he had one arm left and was just crawling.
He'd be crawling with his fingers.
Yeah.
We will say at this point, to fortify the edge of the portal, we'll leave the NPCs here. They'll guard the portal at this point. The pirates and the rest of the parade, obviously, down more so into the courtyard of the Goblin Fort, watching the front entrance with your other NPCs, maybe your barbarian, your rogue, and your cleric, unless otherwise needed, can be on this side of the portal in this room, keeping camp or track. And then if you guys wish to push through, I'm just going to get Jackson up here to find him. There he is.
Just in case anyone is wondering, I don't want to push through. I hate going through these portals. I hated the last portal that we went through. But I'm not going to abandon everybody through the portal.
Come on, we've been through so many portals.
I know.
If only Jackson and I go through the portal, then we're going to run into skeletons, and we're going to tell you to wait 5 minutes, and you're not going to come get us.
Yeah, I know that. True.
We've been through that before.
Make a note that when the story is told, Clairval will have been the voice of reason, informing you we shouldn't have gone through the portal. I know we're going.
You
And
were
I-
the voice of reason then. Just we didn't listen. I'm ready to go. I grab a fresh. I'm gonna grab a fresh quiver of arrows off of the horse. And,
Okay.
leave the horse with the whoever's handling it from the ship.
All right, make your way down. Grab the quiver of arrows, give the horse, hand them off to your guys. Inform the men you're going through a portal, and you'll be back. Make your way back up. Who's going with you?
We're all going.
Everybody going? No scout ahead?
We're all gonna link arms and walk through the portal.
All right.
I didn't mute it
I'm just
fast enough.
sticking my head through to look. No, we know it doesn't work.
Are we bringing the bear? Bring the bear.
You bringing the wolf?
I'm bringing the wolf. Yeah.
What about the bear or the rhinoceros?
Oh, we got a rhinoceros too. Damn, we got one of those too.
Or is he staying behind for now?
What does May bring with her? Rhinoceros is pretty cool. I mean, not just because he's made of frost.
I feel like the rhinoceros is a good one to bring with me.
Oh, gonna bring him. Okay.
All right, bye bear.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll
Alright.
help guard the town or the fort or whatever it is.
Ha ha. There we go. Okay. Too many books. Okay, everybody goes through. One by one, you walk through the portal, the shimmering bluish-green light, and into a place of great cold. You enter, your feet touching onto solid ice, covered here and there by plumes of blowing snow, as far as you can see in every direction.
More than what we just came from?
You look around, and there's like nothing anywhere, as far out as you can see, which is limited by a gray, dull haze. Somewhere above, miles and miles above, there is some kind of light source somewhere, but you can't make it out, as all the blowing snow has turned the sky to a dark gray and limited your vision. What you can see around you, again, solid sheets of ice, little hill here and there of blowing snow, and extreme cold mixed with wind.
19 on survival. Is it day or night? I get bearing on that.
19, and you can't tell.
Can't tell. Okay.
Something's odd. Where there should be a sun, you see no sun. But if there was some kind of light source or sun or whatever, it would just be so clouded over, so dispersed by what's going on in the sky. So hazy, your vision so limited to only a couple 100 feet in front of you in all directions. It's everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
We all have the cold weather gear on.
You do. And
We
you're
just
set.
came from a blizzard.
You came from a blizzard in an Arctic area. However, this is colder, unnaturally colder.
All right, 18 on a con save.
Okay.
I got 11.
Okay.
8.
8. Branthren, you're muted. What'd you get?
I got a 9.
9. All right. Out of... Oh. Sorry. Jackson. Oh, Jackson makes it. Okay. Jackson and Clairval are the only ones who are able to shake off the cold. The rest of you are instantly hit with a point of exhaustion. It's so cold, so overwhelming, it knocks you down. Exhaustion, disadvantage on ability checks on stage 1.
Can I add that to my character sheet?
Oh, exhaustion status?
Probably.
Yeah, I think there's got to be a way.
I just have to find it.
Just a disability on which? Sorry.
Level 1 exhaustion, you are disadvantage on ability checks.
Ability. Okay. And disadvantage again is
So if I say roll survival for your ability of, blah, 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 you're going to roll it twice and take the lower number.
Okay, so it's just like advantage, but reverse. Okay.
Yes.
Conditions. If you're using D&D Beyond, click on conditions. It's towards the top bar right next to your armor class.
Oh.
And then at the bottom of it, you click on the level of exhaustion you are.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Keeping in mind, level 6 exhaustion, you are dead.
Yay!
If you can get that far.
If you get that far. It takes time.
Well, and it takes effort for the most part. Like,
It
once
can.
you're at level 5, like, how exactly are you proceeding to exhaust yourself?
We will find out. However, looking around, as I said, behind you are still the rocks and the shimmering portal. It's there. So good news, it's a two-way portal. However, using survival as a ranger, you're thrown off. Something doesn't feel right to you. You don't feel your feet are on your world anymore.
I got a bad feeling about this, guys. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
We aren't on this world anymore.
Kansas.
I don't know. I don't know about this place.
You want to leave? The portal's right here.
There's that voice of reason.
I did see some nice cots back there. Go back and get a snooze. I'm feeling a little exhausted here.
Looking down with your 19 survival,
Yeah,
you can see tracks, recent tracks.
there are,
That-
however, tracks here.
Lead off forward. There's booted prints, animal prints, and sled prints.
Okay, so what kind of animal prints?
It is a wolf prints. You can pick it up right away. Four-legged wolf, only one. The boot prints and the wolf prints soon change over to two lines, as in skis or sled, that go off forward.
Okay. Now the guy that we're chasing is a druid.
He's a druid. Definitely
Okay,
came.
here on sled. You're already exhausted.
What?
He's just left here on a sled.
Yes.
He's moving faster than we're going to be able to move.
Yes.
You're already exhausted. We don't know where we are.
True.
Explain to me where the positives are of us going after this guy. Aside of game metagaming, progressing the DM's plan.
Could we possibly,
Metagaming.
could we ride the rhino?
The rhino seems right at home here. He's very happy. He looks around. He's chilling. Nothing's different.
Look, if we have to cut this thing open and climb inside of it to keep warm, May is going to be really upset.
Yo, I don't
I can already see her tearing up just at the thought.
Just from talking to it earlier, Clairvel, I don't think it has a warm inside.
Yeah, I think if we go inside, it'll be colder.
I think it's colder inside.
He looks right at home. Immediately just begins walking around.
So just again with the survival check, looking at the prints, at the tracks,
Mm-hmm.
using tracking, survival. Are the wolf prints? Did they go toward the portal or away from the portal?
Away from the portal.
And the footprints go away from the portal or toward the portal?
Away from both, because he walked in
Both
and
are
out. Yeah,
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if he changed into an animal form before he
that's a good idea.
jumped on a sled. Before he turned into a sled. So, obviously we can't see. It's not fresh. We're like an hour behind, right? Or
I
a little
mean,
bit behind.
no. You
20
never
minutes,
waited an hour. You're only minutes behind. You guys probably just
Okay.
took a couple minutes.
We don't have a sled, right?
You don't have a sled. I don't think. You have the Crinoceros. He's happy. He's there.
So do we ride this Crinoceros?
I vote riding it if you'll let us.
Or as Clairvel is trying to nudge us with, that we should rest and carry on.
My point is, well, if we rest,
Mhm.
write this guy off. There is no way we find this guy in this alien terrain through a snowstorm 8 hours later.
So then we should go back through the portal and board the portal up.
Yeah, like we either go after him now, which, for the record, stupid idea,
Jackson likes it.
or away from this. Going back out for 8 hours and then coming back through to try and find him 8 hours later just seems stupid.
I was just gonna look around and see if Jackson had already wandered off.
He's setting up a bear trap as per his message, just in case the guy tries to come back and go through the portal. He's hyped to go. That's what he's doing.
Well, I think we're ill prepared for this.
Also, keep in mind Jackson is good with the cold.
Yes, he is. He has probably stripped down already and started running around and making fish angels. I'll err on the side of Clairval's information and decide that we should go back through the portal. Install Becky's here.
Woohoo!
Hey,
On the big screen. Woo! We got the big screen.
Cool. We're in the living room tonight.
There you go. Teach your son how not to play D&D. Don't follow the enemy.
Yeah.
The side of caution. So you're saying go back? Go back and rest?
Watch out for crooked DMs like this guy.
Yeah.
They're all crooked.
I know.
All right. So
That's why the DMs.
Jackson's saying go forward. Kylo's saying return.
I'm saying return, same as Claire
Okay.
was saying.
All right. And you got Branthrin, May.
This wasn't our mission, for one thing. We have a spot that we can rest everybody up and move forward toward the Elven lands, and we can board up this this portal.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing extra work. I'm pretty exhausted.
Branthrin?
I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be the one guy out. So I'll
Well,
go.
Jackson's the one guy out.
Oh, yeah. I won't be the second guy out. I will go.
He says,
I don't like the cold, so
he says, if you go back, I go back. It's fine. He was looking for treasure and pursuit of who this guy was, what he was up to. But he will return with you as well. Make your way back through the portal, back into the second room of the house. There was a
Yeah, he
fire
said
in the... What's that?
He set up a bear trap before we came back through, right?
He did. He left it there, just in case. He says, remember that's there if we decide to go back through at any point. Make your way back into the second room. It's a lot warmer in the cabin, even though the fire is out. It's been blown out since the last game, but you were in the empty lodge or cabin, for lack of a better term. Come back in. The rogue and cleric are there along with Kelda, and they ask you what was on the other side.
Cold!
Yeah, and just a question, guys. Why didn't you guys light the fire?
They say it's only been 2 minutes.
Oh wow, we've been gone for like half an hour. That guy's really far away from us now. Well, let's get to lighting the fire.
All right, make your way into the main room. Clean up what you can from the wind spell. Put the room back together. Relight the fire.
Should have somebody start fixing the. Call a couple of guys up from the ship to board up that portal entrance.
They come up and they assess it. They're going to look at it. It's a two-sided portal. It's a patch of shimmering light in between two natural rocks. They don't have a great way to board it up, kind of thing. They can try driving nails into the rock. Got to do it on both sides, maybe the top, build like a box around it, but that's about the best they could do if that's what you wish.
All right, you two smart guys, you get to guard the portal.
All right. They pick away at it and guard the portal there. As you guys get the fire going, start getting warmth
Bring
back
it.
into the room.
We'll bring you some roasted goblin later. Maybe some goblin soup if you're lucky.
Get some sleep.
Get some sleep.
no, I got something in my eyeball, like it's burning. I'm like, what the hell? Must be the cold.
It's the cold. It's a biting cold.
It's the stuff off of his Cheetos.
Yeah.
Cheeto dust in his eyes.
Got Cheeto dust.
All right. You get a little fire going, get some orbs in there, get the camp in order. You don't see any other goblins hanging around the camp. Seems pretty secure, but who wants to keep watches? We got 3 watches. First, second, and third.
I will take second.
All right.
I'll take first.
All right, we got Branthrin, Cal. Do you want an NPC on third?
Sure, put Kelda on the third.
All right, we'll put Kelda on third. Okay, let's see. Kelda it be. All right, Branthrin, you hang out and keep first watch while everybody else crashes down for the night in here. You hear a lot of wind going outside, a lot of creaking in the wood as the winds come and go. Do you wish to patrol inside the lodge, or do you want to go somewhere? Do you want to make your way down into the fort, outside? How do you want to keep watch?
I will keep watch from the outside the cabin door.
Okay, hang out outside the
Just
cabin.
outside.
Outside the cabin door, walking around, looking, see what you can see.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can see down a ways at least.
See down away into the courtyard, just make sure everything's a go. As it gets dark and into the winter night, everything seems fine. You come back in, wake up Cal. Cal, what do you want to do? How do you want to keep watch at night?
I'm gonna find two of the sailors that are still poking about doing stuff,
Okay.
and send them out to the 2 guard towers. Keep watch.
All right. Make them go
And
out to
then
those
I'm
old guard towers.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk the battlements, the scaffolding. Or
Okay.
whatever got up.
Do a patrol.
Yep.
Do a patrol throughout the night. You just hear a lot of wind, a lot of noise. Don't catch much of nothing. You can see in the distance the light from the watchtowers as they relit the fires up in there and are watching out there. Come back, wake up Kelda. She'll do a similar type watch to you throughout the night. Not much goes on.
I tell her she might want to relieve the 2 guys in the guard tower, send somebody else out there,
Switch them up. Switch up the guard throughout the night.
so that everybody's rested.
Everybody rests. Morning comes.
Is that a long rest to get our stuff back?
That's your 8-hour rest. You get so you're gonna recover your health, your spells, and hit point or hit dice. I forget.
Yeah.
Do you get them all, or do you only get 1 per?
All
All hit dice. Okay, so your total reset.
So you don't have to use them, right?
Well, you get them back because you used them before. Used them on short
Use
rest.
them
Yeah.
Dice before you take your long rest, then you got them
Oh,
all.
okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I only needed 1 hit point.
Just collect them up. So everybody refills. We
Oh,
get
do
your
we
abilities
recover
back.
We recover our level of exhaustion.
Yeah, after 8 hours, yes. Yeah.
It asked that question here, so.
There you go.
Just
Oh,
checking the
awesome.
box.
Yeah, because there is situations where you might not. All right, recover your level of exhaustion.
It always resets my hit points, Steve. Because we're using the maximum, right? So
That's right.
to the edit sheet, fix the thing.
Okay, switch this one for.
Nothing happened during the night. That's cool.
It was pretty good. You're at a camp out in the middle of nowhere. There's no one there. You've cleared it out.
I'm curious if someone had stepped into a bear trap on another side of a portal, would we have heard it through this end?
I don't think you would have.
Just
would-
curious.
You would not
They
know.
might not have come through the portal. No.
He could have came back. Yeah, you never know. Okay, close up those. Grab this one. Yeah. Morning comes.
Or I'll
It-
just screw the game's plans.
Hey, that's just one option.
He had a whole book ready to go.
That's one option. All right, you wake up. It is the next morning. It is still gently snowing up here. Sky is, of course, overcast, but it's light. Light
What
out.
did we?
Oh, they're asking what we're all looking at.
What's that?
They're asking what we're all looking at. We're looking at our cameras, aren't we? Or we have our sheets too, our character sheets.
Oh, I'm looking in books. I got books.
Yeah, you got books.
Yeah, he's looking this way and that way, and
Everybody's looking at something else. Looking at each other, getting reactions, looking at our notes, deciding what to do.
What
Well,
did we do with Squee?
Squee was with you. You guys kept
He was
Squee.
tied up.
You got him tied up under your control.
I asked.
Squee, you asked Squee about his leader, who was called Ironjaw.
should have thrown him through the portal. I'm sure
Yeah, we did
someone
not.
would have thought of that.
He was not part of the goblin soup that was made.
No, he was not. Yeah. What's the name of that creature? I'm just
What
looking.
was that? What's the name of that creature? Oh, there's this massive creature in front of your gate now.
Massive creature has just appeared.
No one saw it on their watch.
But it is morning. It is, like I said, it's light. You can see a sun through the overcast clouds. It is still cold. It's still light snow.
We still
Whatever.
know which way we're going. We're heading to the Elven City.
You know that you want to go to the Elven City. You know that it lies east of you. You have come up from the ocean, the Western Ocean, over the cliffs, and onto a nearby fort. From there, looking out in the morning, you can see some plains beyond there, some Arctic plains. And beyond that, you hope to go into a forest type thing in the northern lands and find your way. Yeah. None of you, however, have a favorite terrain of the Arctic or the plains, so it's not
Nope,
something
just
you can
forests.
easily traverse. Wake up, make some food for yourselves. Everybody, if you have rations, eat them, cross them off if you're going to, before you head out for a long day. And then you guys...
traveled with rangers. Make them hunt for us.
Oh, Rangers could always hunt for you. That's their...
And we got we got pirates that can hunt too.
Pirates aren't good hunters.
Well, we brought fish, so we brought the fish from the ship. Remember?
He did bring a lot of fish. I thought he was going to eat them raw himself.
Probably already did.
Who, Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson.
Surprised he didn't bring a barrel of rum with him.
What is your plan for today? What do you wish to do? You wish
I
to
think-
set right out? You looking over in
Yeah.
the back room? You see the portal is still there, but the guys have put a what do you call it? A little shambly fence around it. It's the best they could do.
Well, before we go, I think we're gonna board that building up. Like,
Oh
close it
yeah.
up
Okay, board in the lodge.
so that we can head out.
Okay.
We should probably, someone should tie together some of the wood that's around here and make something that we can drag behind the rhinoceros or the chronoceros, so we can carry food, or if anyone's ill of health. So we do have a bunch of.
sled.
We do have six mages with us and some other people. So.
Yep, got a whole group of people. Got your mages, got your NPCs. All right, so you go to work boarding up the place. You want to build a little sled? You can make a little sled.
Sure.
I'm gonna head out in the morning. Rangers.
Cal's tired now.
Yeah, fall asleep.
Dry eyes.
Do survival checks for the Rangers. We'll head out.
Do survivals. I got 12 today.
Come on, May. Show them how it's done.
That's a lot of pressure.
Not really. He only got a 12.
Now I'm gonna fail it. 25.
Oh, there you go.
Damn.
Over
Never mind,
double.
I'll put my head.
Never didn't happen.
How is she a level 4 and I'm a level 5?
I'm just very smart.
She's just good at
Yeah.
what she
I didn't
apparently.
need another level in Ranger because I was already good enough.
Yeah.
All right. Make your way out. Okay, get your party, and you leave the fortress behind. A little outpost of the
east.
Goblin Fortress on the cliffs of the Western Ocean. You start heading east in the hopes of finding the Northern Elven lands. The cold, barren snow fields soon give way to a forest. It's going to take you half the day. With a 25, you follow May. Follow May's guidance and expertise as she leads you east through the plains of snow. Some mountains to your far north until a good 6 hours or so of the day go by. You guys just walk basically through fields of snow, past rock, and into the distance you're going to start to begin to see woods.
With
Start to
Tyler or roll, does May have to keep like steering him back off?
I rolled a 12.
Put him
so
back
I
in the
rolled
track.
a
He's
2.
blind. He's walking up.
No, this way, buddy. This way. It's okay. You're trying your best.
Here, I'll tie a rope on the wolf, and the wolf can guide me. How's that sound? If you're worried about me wandering off.
Oh. As you make your way closer and closer, you begin to see tiny fir trees and whatnot until you get to the larger part of the forest. Entering into
My
the forest, you feel more at home. You're like, finally, something to cut the wind and the weather as you make your way. Everybody roll perception.
Did everyone?
Yeah.
23.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh.
18.
Yeah.
3. Apparently, I have no idea what's going on. Where are we?
I just say, you know what? Don't even worry about mine. I failed.
You walk right into a snare trap.
You are
Hey.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Brethren having a good time. He's just taking in the sights, looking at his boots, kicking the snow around, not paying attention.
Some shoelaces, and he's wearing Velcro.
Oh, look at that.
As you make your way towards the forest, you can see a tower in the distance. Somewhere in the forest, a large tower made out of stone and crystal at the top. Giant pieces of crystal reflect the light from above. Something you haven't seen maybe in quite a while. Anybody of elven blood who has been up here before. As you near the forest...
Hey, Elven Mages, is that what I think that is?
Elven mages will tell you that these are beacons, these are outposts on the elven lands. These are a good way to travel quickly to the city. If we can get to one of these, we can make our way to the city, maybe cut days off our travel.
I like that idea.
Keeping kind of track of where it is, using your high rolls, you enter into the forest. As soon as you enter in, the trees kind of block it out, and you begin going in under the canopy of the tree. May will lead
Don't
you.
leave me behind, guys, because I can't find my way.
Can find his way through the trees.
We tie you to the Crinoceros. We'll carry you.
As you enter into the forest, the wind kind of stops, and you get a nice break from the weather. Nice and quiet. You can hear a lot more, a lot further, and it's easier travel. Let's do new survival checks for being in the woods and trying to navigate the best we can towards the
Double
tower.
them again, Nate. Double them again.
Oh man. 9.
Oh,
None of it. What do I get in this? Do I get a
Scared me.
bonus? I can never remember. I got a 14. Or sorry, an 18. 19.
Oh.
19.
all right.
That's
May's,
whatever I get her favorite region.
May's knowledge of the Arctic kind of goes away, and your knowledge of the woods kind of picks up as you begin
I
leading
am the
everybody
king of the forest.
through the woods. The best way to travel without anybody slowing down, taking the best pass, following the way you can. You go on for another 2 hours, having traveled a good 8 hours this day, before you start becoming extremely hungry and tired at this point.
Is that Crystal Tower getting any closer?
Crystal Tower, you can see it when you're outside, because it's somewhere in the forest. You can see it way up there through the
It's in the
peaks.
forest. Okay.
It's in the forest. As you enter the forest, you lose sight of it. You just try to navigate your way towards it the best you can. After the 2 hours, you haven't arrived at it yet. However, the trees do break. The trees break, and an elven statue can be seen in the tiny clearing. An arch with intricate carvings of leaves, animals, moons, stands before a stone water feature on the ground. It seems to be untouched by the cold or frost. On the opposite side of the arch, a statue of a beautiful elven woman stands with her hands outstretched towards the water. The mages themselves, you notice, will kind of part from your company and begin walking towards it.
What is that?
What are you asking? One of the...
Whichever mage I've been talking to for the last little while.
All right.
I forget all their names. We have their names written down somewhere. I forget all their names.
I hate you.
It's probably some knowing the DM. It's probably a name starting with K. So
Let me get my stuff. Who is your Kylok? Who is your deity?
what was her name? Where's it written down? I have it written down. Sylvana, is that it? Silvakura.
All right, Silvakura. It is a statue of Silvakura.
Oh, so
It is an elven deity.
Ah.
You notice it right away as soon as you see it,
Oh, that's Silvakura.
and notice that the mages themselves are taking the time to go to it. You remember when they wanted to go north, they wanted to stop at holy sites along the way, and this is one such site. They begin making their way over there. You with the knowledge that it is a holy site they want to go to.
I'll join them.
All right, you gonna go as well?
Yep.
Okay. All right, you guys make your way over there to this this holy site. You notice the mages go into the water and begin to do prayers and type things to the goddess. Water doesn't seem to affect them. It's not cold. It is unnaturally heated at this area. Could be hot spring. We don't know. Yeah, hot tub. Hot tub. As they chill and do daily prayers. If you join them, hot tub stream.
I joined them in the ritual that I've been taught as a half elven youth.
All right.
And a ranger practitioner. So.
All right, the rest of you notice these guys do this. It's been 8 hours of travel. You're pretty tired. It's been a long day. You know that the sun will begin to go down shortly.
Should we set up camp here? I'm asking Kyle and the Elven Mages here. Should we set up camp here?
Elven Mages are doing their thing, but Kylok, what do you think?
Before they get to the water, ask how far is the tower from here?
Who are you asking?
One of the mages.
Oh, they have no idea. They're not survivalists.
No, but they're from here.
Well, yeah, but it's just a tower in a forest. They don't know. There's tons of them.
This. Oh, okay. There's tons of them. Okay. And it's getting late.
It's been 8 hours. 8 hours of day. You know darkness will come soon enough. You could push on. You can take a little stop here to have them do their prayers and then push on. You notice that tower didn't seem that far in. It was a couple hours. You should be near it by now.
Well, we could push on to the tower. Find out what the group wants to do, Clairval.
All right. Well, almighty ranger who knows the forest so well, how long do you think it would take us to push on to the tower?
Not much farther.
That doesn't help me. Does not much farther mean another hour, another 6, 3 more days?
Could be 2 to 3 hours, depending on what we run into.
And about what time is it right now? Like, I'm looking at the sky. I can give you a survival check if you want, but
Go for it.
I'm looking.
There's a clearing here. You can look up.
Yeah, you can see the sky. Yeah, 19.
It is beginning to be evening. The sun will be going down shortly. You notice the sun is still in the sky, but it is very, very low.
So we probably have an hour and a half worth of light.
Yeah. So I'm okay with pushing on as long as you guys aren't going to take too long with your prayers.
I don't know how long they're going to take. I'm nearly done.
I'm nearly done.
I fold my stuff up and put it back in my pack.
So
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
I guess. We're not throwing any judgment here, Kylo.
I'm ready when you are, Clairval.
Let's go.
All right, you wait and let
Please
them
lead the way.
let them do some prayers to their elven deity at this holy site. Packing everything up, you push on into the woods towards where you believe the tower is as darkness begins to fall. Give me perception, people in the front. Who's going to be in the front?
Hell, I'm leading everybody.
We got the rangers.
Perception. It is. Where's my page? You think I'd know this number by now? 17.
All right.
Oh, Windows error. Who got the Windows error?
It is me.
Gates.
Bill Gates
A
got a hold
wild
of
Bill
us.
Gates appears.
A wild Bill Gates appears in the forest.
You're not going to roll any dice?
The servers are down. You can't go past this point. It won't load in correctly.
Loaded.
Please turn your direction to this PowerPoint presentation I have for you.
I'll let Clippy explain everything.
Oh.
Flippy.
All right, with a 17, as you push on into the woods and the sun begins to go down, you can hear a very, very heavy creaking of branches, some snapping of twigs, scuffle of someone up ahead. You can hear elven language as someone yells out, "Ah, get back, you fiend," in the distance.
I let everyone else know what's going on, and the wolf and I head toward the sound.
Are you going to run up ahead, you and the wolf?
Yep.
All right, you take off, start running ahead. He starts booting up ahead. Everybody else going to run after him or hang out as a group and slowly move up?
We'll run after him.
All right, everybody run.
Yeah, we won't let him all go by himself. That'll be fun.
Run after him, chase him through the trees until you see a very, very large, looks like a pine tree by itself, but upon closer inspection, you can see features upon it. Giant clawed hands and a face carved into the trunk, maybe a good 20 feet tall. Moving towards an elven man on the ground, a bow slung over his shoulder. As he slings it back, draws a longsword, and is backing up away from the creature. He has some animal hides with him and a backpack on.
Wouldn't you think you'd want an axe against a tree?
If only he had an axe.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Kylo, you arrive first. You're taking the sight before you.
Don't ever funny again.
Yeah, sorry. I yell at the elf. What's going on? In Elven.
In Elven?
In Elven.
Looks over and sees you. He said, "Wretched Fae."
Racist.
"Wretched Fae, this damn thing's out here trying to kill me." "Where'd you come from?"
I heard you. I was traveling this way and I heard you, so I ran over.
"Are you on a picnic, or do you have a weapon?"
Already.
It puts a P-shirt on my back.
He says, "Unleash that thing."
Did you disturb this Fae?
He says, "I will talk later." Rushes forward with the longsword and tries to attack this guy. Gets down near what appear to be legs of it, I guess, and starts hacking into it as the thing swoops down with its long branch arms trying to claw him. You guys catch up behind Kylok and see this lone elf fighting this giant tree.
I've already pulled my bow. I haven't shot yet, but
Okay. You guys come up, see the scene. What do you wish to do?
So we just see the scene. We didn't hear the conversation, right?
okay, I'll let you know.
You
the
speak
elf
Elven. You can.
Says he was attacked by the Fae tree.
Knowledge, history, or I don't know what do Fae speak?
A derivative of Elven. What is it? Sylvan?
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
I just
Okay.
looked it up. I don't know this. I looked it up.
Very smart dwarf.
I don't know where I'm going, but I know a thing about a thing or two.
He brought the magic Google from another dimension.
Got the Google.
Okay. All right. I need a minute to pull something out of my backpack then.
All right, you start working on that. Kylo, what are you doing?
I'm currently taking a defensive stance to see what actually happens.
Okay.
I'm also gonna pull a defense stance and pull out my great axe.
Nice. Okay.
You're gonna wave it at it and go, hey,
I'm like,
tree."
hey.
I see
Hey,
I'm getting pretty defensive, so I guess I'll do the same thing.
All right, you hang out, stand back. Oh, beautiful. Natural 20. All right. Tree man barrels down, hits this guy, knocks him, I don't know, a good 16 feet back through the trees. You see him disappear from your sight. He gets just blown out, just knocked silly backwards. He's gone, for lack of a better term. He's somewhere in a bush somewhere. He gets knocked out. This thing turns over, starts looking at you, and will fire in your direction.
Clairval, do what you're gonna do.
Wondering why he gets 2 actions before we get attacked.
You're defensive. I thought you were just chilling.
I was doing something.
All right.
We were defensive. He was doing something.
All
He was in
right.
the middle of doing something.
Clairval, what do you got?
I was pulling out my a scroll, and I'm casting a spell,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna say to the fake creature there, "What did that mean elves do to you?"
Okay, creature.
You pull out the scroll, you get the speak of the Fae, and you begin to try to talk to it. However, looking at this thing's what you would call eyes, which are these pinpoints of orangish light, you can see a madness in there. No response as it barrels down upon you with pine cones the size of bowling balls that it's throwing. 6.
This thing's got some pine cones on it.
3 and 4. Going at Branthrin and Jackson. We're going to do Branthrin.
Yep.
9 points of damage. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
That will be a 9.
9. You were hit with a giant pine cone the size of bowling balls that is flung from this fey creature in the distance. It hits you. Upon hitting you, it explodes into a sappy nightmare. You were pinned to the ground by tree sap, covered in a sticky goo, as it flies by Jackson, barely missing him. You are defensive. Do you wish to remain defensive?
I'm shooting it.
Gonna go? All right. Initiative at this point.
Oh,
If you want to do battle.
12.
13.
Jackson got 11.
Oh my goodness.
Branthrin's down. Although he's,
I'm a 2. So
he's really down.
May, what do you got?
Oh shoot, what am I rolling?
Oh, initiative.
A zone down there.
You were distracted by the bowling ball sized pine cones. It's understandable.
6.
6.
Especially when they took the elf out. Or the dwarf out.
All right, let's start with these guys. Because you guys ran ahead, we'll use you guys. So we'll go Kyloke, Clairval, Jackson, May, and Branthrin. And then we'll put the guy in here. Oh, natural 20. Tree boy go first. All right.
Tree boy?
Tree boy.
Boy's going first? Tree boy got a 20. Great.
He was shooting range projectiles at you as he's making his
Tree
way.
boy already attacked.
Yeah, as he's making his way up. That's right. So Kylo, you are go.
Okay. Shooting them bow arrows at him.
All right, pull out your bow. Pull out the specialty bow, aim into the air, and shoot at this giant thing.
That is a 16.
16 to hit. Where's my numbers? You're gonna hit him with that. You shoot this tiny little arrow whoosh, into the side of a tree.
with the
Extras, yeah.
with the giant slaying bow.
With the giant slit. Yeah, it is a giant, isn't it?
Man, I got 4 on that one
4 damage?
for damage plus whatever you add. I gotta get those points from you. And then the second attack
Nice.
is a 19.
19, okay.
With
Shoot 'em up.
a 9 points of damage.
Okay. All right, you unleash your bow as this thing comes in. Clerval, you pulled out a scroll. You attempted to talk to it. No response came from it. You see, it seems enraged.
How far is it from us?
At this point, we'll say 60 feet.
And he's thrown his pine cone bowling balls at 2 of my party members, right?
2 of the party members. He knocked the
All right.
elven guy we saw into the bush somewhere.
And I shot it.
And you shot him.
Yep. So the time for diplomacy is past. So
Passed.
no, I'm past. You shouldn't have done that. You're kindling now, boy. A wisdom saving throw from him.
Oh! 13.
Fail.
Damn.
Nice. I think he should have talked to you.
Points of psychic damage, and he has to use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Nice.
Oh. Okay. All right. That goes off. Oh, man. Jackson. What do we got in Jackson? I'm going to use longsword. Or, oh, no, trident. Yeah, trident's fun. All right, pick up the trident. He likes to throw that thing. Let's throw that trident. Oh, man. That doesn't work. Okay. He throws it off into the distance.
Good thing he can resummon it.
He will resummon it later. But he moves up and he draws a... Let's draw the longsword. So he's going to move up 30 feet and draw the longsword. That's a Jackson-type adventure. May. 60 feet away. Gigantic tree.
60 feet.
2 movements.
Can I do anything from 60 feet?
And a
Just-
chronoceros.
You can use your bow, of course. You have your animals. You can move up 30 feet. You can throw something.
How do I use my animals? Can I do that?
Of course you can. You do risk, or put them in risk of being attacked.
Yes, that's why I didn't send the wolf yet.
I will have to get you stats on the Chronoceros 100%, but we have a makeshift if you need it. A bear,
If
we
I
can...
ride the rhinoceros, can I go faster?
Okay. All right. Let's do that. You
Hey,
spending time with the Chronoceros, you leap up onto his back and spur him forward. He travels a good 60 feet forward, dropping you off at that point. Do you wish to dismount him or stay on him?
run it down. Trample that mofo.
I'll stay on.
All right, you stay on. You make your way up 60 feet till you're right next to this thing, but you're on the back of this Chronoceros. You can still have an action, so you can attack. You can do whatever you want to do.
What's
Wait,
the
so how far away am I
chronoceros
from the
movie?
tree?
What's that?
How far away am I from?
You're right there. You're 5 feet. You're like right
Oh,
at him.
okay.
Use the
Do I
animal's
still
movement.
have the acid?
The vials?
Acid would be good. That's a good move.
That's if you got them, you got them. I don't know. That's your sheet on that one. You get the spell.
I think I still have at least one.
Okay.
I will throw it
This
from the rhinoceros.
These are the acid flasks, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Run
So.
it from a position.
All
It's easier to throw something down. Just saying, DM.
right. As an action, you splash the contents of the vial onto something within 5 feet of you, or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on impact. In either case, make a ranged attack. So give us a ranged attack.
How do I roll that?
Roll d20 and add your dex.
Did you get a proficiency modifier?
Can you be proficient in throwing vials?
Why not?
Maybe.
Throwing something is designed to be thrown.
Would
True.
that be an
I
athletic?
mean, it says I have a
Would that be an
proficiency
athletics?
in simple weapons.
That's pretty
Mm.
simple.
Yeah.
Ask a simple weapon.
Like throwing a rock?
Let's see what she got.
Okay, 11 plus 4. So
Oh.
15.
wait, is that what my dex is, or is it plus? There's too many dexterity numbers on here. I think it's 12.
Your dex is 12?
Well, my dexterity is plus 1.
Yeah, so she's adding in proficiency mode to get the +4. So
All right. What do your
doesn't get-
totals?
if she doesn't get a proficiency modifier, she's got a 12. If she does get a proficiency modifier, she's got a 15.
We'll give her the proficiency modifier. She likes to throw things, and a 15 will hit. So let's be
She's our
nice.
pitcher. She's the pitcher on
All
the
right,
team.
roll 2d6 for acid damage. 2d6 acid damage. Roll it up as you whip your one of your vials at this creature from the back of a crinoceros. You notice this tiefling.
Throwing acid from the rhinoceros. Yeah.
What a scene.
6 damage.
6. All right.
I think that'll make a good story after.
That is
Sounds
a very
epic.
good story. That's awesome. Branthrin, you
The
notice
battle will
everybody
write
starting to
itself.
go ham on this thing. You're 60 feet away. You know it would take you 2 movements to get right up to them. You don't have an animal to
Using
ride.
goo too.
Oh, you're in goo. I'm sorry, you're in the goo.
Am I stuck to the ground?
So what you are, you're in this stuff. You have 2 ways to get out. You can try to, no, actually, sorry, you can only strength it. You have to do a strength saving throw to get out. A strength check to get out, sorry. Check.
So I'll do that.
All right, roll it.
Strength saving throw or just
Check. Sorry, strength check.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, 24.
24, nice
with the
roll.
All right, you
natural
rip
20.
right through that. You just tear right up, right out of that stuff. Doesn't even affect you. Peel it off. And what do you want to do? Move up? Stay there?
Yeah, I will move up.
All right, he starts moving up, running up towards the creature. Creature's turn. Creature himself was going to move up, but he's got a May on the Crinoceros rolling around down near his feet, so has to start swinging down towards her.
Is he still trying to run away?
Who's running away?
The tree from Clairvel's attack.
Yeah, he just had to use his reaction to move away. That's
Oh, okay.
just that he doesn't have to keep running.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's just a one-time.
He just got told that he was going to get turned into kindling. It scares the crap out of him. He runs away and he composed himself for a second and try and power through. It's not going to work. Though.
It's not going to work. He reaches down and he starts swinging towards May. Misses the first one, but he has multi-attack, so he's going to swing again with a natural 20. He is going to be able to reach down and hit, boom, May on the back of the animal. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
He has rolled like 3 natural 20s.
Oh, no! And I rolled almost
It's
as high as I could.
It's a dice with all 20s on it. You didn't see that, did you?
As he comes down with a big, thick, heavy branch type swing, he hits her, boom, knocks the Crinoceros onto his side, knocks her clean off it and over into the bush for, what did I just say? It's 21 points of damage. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hits like,
Did we heal before this? I can't remember if I actually.
Yeah,
yeah,
We're fully healed.
yeah, you're fully healed.
Okay.
A bit of day rest. Or 8
And then
hour rest.
21 points of damage.
21 as it comes down with one hit and just boom, barrels through you. You're hit with a gigantic wooden tree limb. Just knocks the air out of you, sends you flying off into the distance.
Well, I'm still alive.
That's his multi-attack. Then he begins moving forward towards you guys. He'll get up to where Jackson is. Kyluk,
Shooting them arrows again.
go for it.
$16.
Yeah,
That hits.
nice. Okay.
That's a 4. Or sorry, 6 on that one for damage. And 21.
Ooh, shit, you're rolling
Next
good,
hit.
man.
And
Put a
that's
little
a 7 damage
in
on
there
that
for
one,
the-
plus whatever you're adding for. I gotta get their stats.
People at home, gigantic tree.
Where's the tree? Oh,
Give you a little visual for fun.
does it have the little person next to it to see the actual height?
That's what I was hoping, but we'll use one of those little objects blowing in the distance near him as a person size. Make that thing massive. All right, you do more damage and knock the hell out of that thing with arrows as it continues forward. Clarvel.
All right. Just good. So. You think you're big, strong. You're firewood. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, got a 1. Plus,
Oh,
my save isn't going to do it.
that is going to be 2 points of psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll with a vicious mockery.
Disadvantage coming into play. There we go. Okay. That will get him Jackson. Jackson's right up at this creature. He's going to hack away with the longsword because that's what he's got right next to him. I think he gets 2 attacks too.
Station.
He's going to get him at least once. Where are we at? 1d10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's going to get him for 12 points.
Jackson, burn him.
Oh! Oh, that is something Jackson would do. Is that a bonus for him? Firebolt. What's his firebolt? Bonus action. Where's his bonus actions? 2-weapon fighting. Reaction to a shield. Oh, I don't think he has it as a bonus action.
Probably not a bonus action now.
From what I can figure out. But he'll definitely do that next time. Fire, obviously very good.
Jackson only has 1 attack, but all cantrips are in action.
Oh, okay. Regardless, he's going to hit with the longsword. Boom, dealing some damage into the side of the creature. May, you wake up on your back.
Shield bonus is bonus action.
You were covered in tree needles and snow. Kind of look up. Oh, look around. You can see not too far off is the Crinoceros. He's back up on his feet. He's doing okay. You had the wind knocked out of you, but you're back.
Am I near the tree?
You're near a tree in the woods, but the enemy, no. We're gonna put you at about 90 feet away.
What the heck?
Damn.
I fell over for like 1 second. It's a fast tree.
We got swatted. Poof. And he moved, yeah.
How is the tree moving?
He's moving.
Okay. I guess I will get up and grab out my longbow.
Nice.
Since I'm a little far now.
Give me a perception as you do. You stand up using half your movement. Draw your longbow and start looking for the tree in the distance to shoot at him.
25.
25. To your right, not far off, you see an elven man. He has dark hair.
The guy in the bush.
He has a bow and he's shaking his head around, and it looks like he's coming forward too. He's kind of near you. He walks up next to you and pulls out his bow as well. Shoot.
Okay. 16.
Oh, there you go. Okay, do some damage.
9 damage.
Oh, damn. There you go. Okay. And do you have 2 attacks?
Yeah, the second one is like a 9. It doesn't hit.
Okay. You fire 1 arrow out at this guy from the bush. Branthrin.
How far am I from this tree?
At this point, with him moving up, you're up there. You moved up last round. He moved up as well. You and Jackson are next to it. Kylo and Clarval are back from it. And May and the other elf are somewhere off in the bush.
Okay. I am going to attack with my great axe.
There you go.
I get 2 attacks.
I believe you did when we looked at you last time.
So an 18.
Shield bash.
Nice.
– 14 damage.
Okay. Holy shit, there we go.
Chop chop.
And the
Like I
second
said,
one
Axe, tree's natural enemy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
is an 18.
18.
Another 18. Oh, nice.
Not so great, but a 9.
Oh, that's all right. That's fine. All right, you move up with your great axe in hand and just start bashing into that thing. Start taking chunks out. Wood's flying out of there. He's going to town lumberjacking that thing, just beating it down. That's Branthrin. Top of the chart here. More arrows come out of the woods next to where May is, as the elven ranger guy shoots with a 19. He's going to do some damage and start moving up. He's going to move up 60 feet. He's 30 feet away. He'll move into the clearing with you guys. Tree himself again swatting down towards you guys who are directly below him. We got a Jackson and we got a Branthrin. He's going to give 1 to Jackson with a 24 to hit him. I don't think Jackson...
Disadvantaged?
What's that say again? Oh, disadvantage. Oh, an 8. Nothing. Yeah. Oh,
Tree,
shit.
Tree man missed.
Disadvantage. And towards Branthrin with disadvantage. Oh! He would have had a very nice hit there for a 21, but he has disadvantage and will come away with a natural 1.
Oh. He
Thus-
flew himself to the ground.
Swinging right over top of Branthrin, throwing his massive frame off balance as he goes down in a crash. Just prone, boom, 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 down into the snow.
For sure I was going for a ride.
Kylo. This thing goes down. It goes down prone.
Yep.
The height of it will pass you, will go past right by you. He's like essentially right next to you, 5 feet from you as well, in laying down form.
I'm gonna back off
Okay.
30 feet
Okay.
and then open up fire. I'd like to start shooting.
You realize that to a prone enemy, your ranged weapon, you will have disadvantage.
Isn't he like the size of a house?
He be.
So, is there really a disadvantage?
I guess we could, yeah. Okay. Just going off basic rules. Oh, we got a message here. Let me look. Go for it. All are in action. Okay.
19.
All right, go for it. Do some damage.
4 points of damage.
Peg him through. Hit him with the arrows.
Next one. 18.
Got him.
And 4 points of damage
There you go.
with whatever you add to it for the book.
We got numbers. You just stand back and just start lighting them up with that. Clarvel.
You're that big. We're this little. And you still miss. You keep missing. And just getting sadder and sadder each time. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 27.
Oh, he makes a saving throw.
Is he still disadvantaged or no?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He's got disadvantage and he doesn't take any damage.
Damn. All right, Jackson.
He can blow his good rolls on a save.
Yeah.
All right, my God, Jackson has so many things here. What he likes is we're going to put him on fire. So we're going to use his fire. Where's my firebolt? Firebolt. Easily. Nice. Oh, that's big damage on firebolt. Shit, okay. Dies 48. Woo! All right.
Ooh.
You notice he hits him hard with the firebolt. Bam! Causing it to catch on fire. Creature screams out as it's hit with the fire. Reacting to it being made of wood. Obviously, does a lot more than it should. A lot more damage to him. Jackson lights him up with that. I don't know if there's... Well, I mean, just for flavor, will shield bash him too on the ground. Runs over and just gives him a smash with the shield. Not that he can knock him down by any means, but there we go. We'll do that. Okay. Hits him with that as a final thing. May.
Alright.
May, the thing fell forward. You can see up ahead that the guy next to you was shooting him with arrows. You were shooting him with arrows. You'd have to move up still a significant amount to get to him.
I think I'm gonna hang back a little bit and just do the bow because I don't want to get close to him again.
Good idea. Okay.
He hurts a lot. Natural 20.
Oh. Critical a tree.
Never thought I'd say that. Alright, how do I do a critical again?
Okay, so you're going to do your full damage automatically. So whatever your, roll to hit. Whatever you get on your damage from rolling to hit, you're going to add to full damage. So let's do...
Wait, like, roll my damage?
Yeah, roll your damage. Yeah.
Okay, 13,
So you got-
and then my full damage would be 17.
Okay, yep.
30.
So
30
30.
points of damage.
Damn.
Nice shot.
All right.
38.
Woo. Okay.
Environmentalists hate me.
Jackson hits him with fire, burns the hell out of him. You hit him somewhere in a critical spot that a tree has with your air. I really beat the hell out of him with that. My God, his sap is all over the place as he's
Right in the
sapping
sap
out.
hole.
Yeah, right in the sap hole.
Split the trunk.
Split the trunk. Branthren, you see this? You see him on fire. You see him just get hit hard with an arrow and split, kind of down his trunk. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna hit him right in the same spot.
Nice. All right. Make your way up to him. Get the axe. Boom. Lay into him.
Oh, yeah, there it is. An 8.
Swing and a miss.
The natural one, but with my thing, it's an 8.
Oh, you rolled a natural one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except if it's first the DM.
Well, what else could
He's
a
been
tree
waiting.
do? He
he's
falls
been waiting
down.
for this all night.
Branthren.
Yeah,
Branthren
first,
makes
yeah.
his way up with his axe in hand, ready to go ahead and just deliver the killing blow to this tree. But as he comes up and puts his foot up to go up on the tree and jump up into the air and do that, he slips on some snow that is on there and comes down, knocking his head off the side of the trunk of the creature for 6 points of damage, falling prone. And of course, the old losing of the axe as his axe goes off somewhere into the snow nearby out of his hand.
Am I still able to get up?
You use half your movement to get up from prone, kind of jump up, shake the snow off, look around, roll
And
perception,
Do I still have...
find your axe. Nope.
Yeah. Can I hit him with my shield?
Yeah. Just want to give him a shield bash.
Yeah.
Shield bash now, I think. Unless
Oh, that'll hit
19.
him. Yeah.
Shield bash. I know shield bash. Obviously, you can use it to knock him down. He's already down. Let's do some. Does it give you damage for it?
Yeah, 5.
There you go. Got it. Perfect. Okay, you're able to hit him with the shield. All right. Kind of clean yourself off, and you're like, yeah, boom, hit him with the shield, just to tap him.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you got it. We got
Take
it.
that!
Nobody saw nothing.
The elf in the woods begins moving up and firing arrows as well. No, he's going to miss. It's not going to happen. Tree is going to use half his movement to stand up from prone. He begins rising back up in the air, creaking and cracking as he goes up in the air. Sap pouring out of him. He's not doing very well. He still looks maddened. You can see him kind of not all there, focusing, swinging around wildly, erratically. He's going to take a final desperate 2 attacks, this time without disadvantage, at whoever's below. So who do we have in range here? It would probably be Branthren and Jackson at this point. on Jackson. He's not going to do it. Branthrin, he's going to roll low too. No, he's too infuriated. He's rolling around.
He used up his good roll on the save.
Yeah.
Disadvantage didn't matter.
Can't do it. Kylok.
Keep laying into him. That one's 20.
Oh, natural?
Not a natural one. Just 20.
Dirty
That,
one.
ooh, but that's an 8 and 3. That's 11 points of damage. So
Wow.
that shot, and then the other one is 21 with 9 points of damage.
All right, Kylok, you take the final 2 shots at this thing. Release arrows as it's wildly spinning around. They hit him, and it just kind of falls back down. Just in a big explosion into the snow. Just hits it hard, sending snow back up into the air. Unmoving, sap pouring out of its cracked areas, and all grows quiet.
Who's got pancakes? We got lots of syrup.
You got syrup for days. Well,
Is
Jackson,
everybody
What kind of syrup?
What?
Jackson starts trying to eat the bark.
of course he does.
At least the roasted bark, right?
Usually likes it raw. Who's hurt?
Is it actual maple syrup, or is it like something else?
It'd be tree sap at this point, because he's just a...
Yeah, you gotta boil it off to make syrup.
Man.
But is it a maple tree?
No, he's just a pine tree.
Darn. I don't want pine sap on my pancakes.
Makes a good glue, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I should take
Yeah,
some of
okay.
that for my tinkering, actually.
There you go.
Ah, yeah. That's a good point, actually. If you have something you want to use to harvest any of the sap, you can. Give me an idea on what you have. Like if you have any jars or sack or anything on your person. If you do, you can definitely fill them up with
I
that.
assume I have some empty health potion bottles.
Okay. You have used a few.
Probably like 2.
Make a note. Put two bottles of tree sap. I have stats for them, and we can use them later.
So with the retreat,
Third time I'm asking. Last time I'm going to ask. Is everybody okay? Does anyone need healing?
I
I'm
would
fine.
like some maple.
That elf guy's kind of beat up over there too.
Elf guy comes in.
Okay.
I'm only down 6 points.
All right, come here, Matt. I'll heal May while she's tending to her tree sap.
All right.
So the grabbing of, so the retrieval of arrows, if they didn't miss, I can pick them all up, right?
If they missed. So anything that
Oh,
missed
if they missed, I can pick them
is
up.
shot
Okay, so
into the distance. You have a 50% chance of recovering them.
So
So
the ones that went into the wood.
they're
are done.
broken. They're done. Yeah.
17 points of healing, May.
Nice.
Thank you.
Can I find my great axe now?
Take the time to walk around, look in the snow where you fell, recover your great axe discreetly, and put it back on
Sure
your
you don't
person.
want to get rid of your cursed axe?
Yeah. I'm starting to see a trend here.
They might have been great in your world, but they're cursed in this world.
All right, you guys are healing up, recovering. Elven Man comes in and thanks you as well.
That's his name, Elven Man. I am
Elven Man. He'll come over to you and say,
Elven man.
So that thing looked a little crazed. What was going on there? Elf friend there? Elf guy? Elf?
There.
says his name is Rylon. He comes over to you, introduces himself, and says, "Thank you. I was hunting in the woods when I was attacked by one of those things. The Fae have been acting strangely lately in the last few months. I've never had one this big attack me, though. I was attacked by groupings of smaller Fae here and there, able to get away, but this one had me."
Good to know you haven't seen anything bigger than that one. 'cause
No.
If there was bigger ones than that, I'd feel it's time to go back.
We can go back to that portal.
Take my chances in the unknown space.
Have the Fae been attacking other elves in the area?
Yes, he says, we don't know why, but there have been claims and reports of attacks throughout the woods.
Insight check. Something about this guy was rubbing me the wrong way. Only a 7.
Not so much in a rough way. Not so much in a bad way.
So I don't know.
Outside the city, in the forests, we've had many instances of attacks from Fae, which are usually territorial creatures, but there's nothing... They're not naturally from around here, from the Fae realm and or in certain parts of the woods, but they've moved closer to the city lately. We're not quite sure why.
Do you still have your goblin with you there, Clairval?
Squee?
Yeah.
No, we didn't bring Squee with.
Should have brought him.
Poor Squee's still tied up back at the fort. Who's gonna feed Squee?
Yeah, nice man in the shiny shirt is gone.
It's
Who's gonna feed
breakfast
him?
time. Hello.
We could have asked him if they were actually doing anything in the woods. He would have stirred up the Fae. Oh,
He
well.
could have. He could have. You see him collect some stuff that he had with him, some pelts from hunting, and he looks ready to head out. He thanks you again for helping him with that creature.
Oh, we were trying to.
It's
trying to
nearly
get-
night. Could you perhaps lead us to some shelter?
There you go. That's what I was
Just
gonna ask.
save grass?
I thought you were just traveling woodsmen.
We are traveling the woods. We're trying to get to that crystal tower we saw.
I'm looking for shelter.
You're trying to get to the tower. I can lead you to the tower if you wish. It's the least I can do, he says. I'll lead on. All right, he'll begin leading you off and away, not too much further, probably about 20 minutes before you arrive at the tower. You arrive at the tower. It's a tall tower made out of stone, topped with crystal, going very, very high above the canopy of the trees. As you come up, there's a circle of trees that stop right before the tower. Tower itself is a single door at the bottom, and he guides you to the area. He says, looking at you two, being half elven in nature, he says, "Are you familiar with this area? Have you been home in any time, or are you even from here?"
Well, I'm from the south. My mother was from the Elvenlands, but I've never been up here.
Do you know how to use the towers?
Well, the six guys over there, they're from here, from a long time ago. They haven't been back, so I'm assuming they may know something about it.
All right.
But you could tell us.
Right there. Guys, do you know how to use the towers?
They kind of like come out of their stupor, huh? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Clairval's a little closer to them. Thanks for asking, Clairval.
They say yes. We can guide from here if you wish. Do you wish
Okay,
to camp here, or
What's the tower do? Where I
he says
lost-
the towers are used or were used at the beginning of the building of the Elven City to get people quickly from the city to the borders. They can be used as teleportation, getting you back to the city quickly, or to any other of the towers you need to go to. As long as you can activate the magic circles inside. He dangles something from his neck, shows you a magical focus. He says you can activate them. Of course, not anyone. We don't want our enemies using them to access the city. Not that anyone's found this far north since the breaking of the world. Our lands are pretty secluded.
Since we're headed to the lands, anyone you want us to say hi to for you?
He himself, he'll say, "Is that your intent? You're going back to the city?"
That's where these guys want to go. We're just escorting them along the way.
All right. I can come with you. I've been hunting for a couple days. I'm due back. I can use the focus, bring you there if you need. Do you wish to return right now, or are you camping here, taking shelter? Do you have any other business in the area?
We don't have any other business in the area.
Okay.
If we take this through, are we like right in town and that's our better spot to stop, or should we camp here?
No, we can get right into the city.
Then why would we want to camp here?
Thought you were out doing something woodsman-like. Not sure.
Nobody ever said we were doing woodsman like. We said we were traveling through the
Like,
woods.
people wondering why this guy's rubbing me the wrong way.
Yeah, something up. I don't know. He uses his activation item, unlocks the door for you, and leads you inside. There's a spiral staircase going up the tower. Make your way up the tower for quite some time, through several floors. It's pretty empty in here. Looks like there's a couple floors that could be used for bunking or for making a camp until you get to the top.
Okay, do I notice that Clairval is agitated by this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. As we're going up, let me start up a conversation with Rylon. Rylon, so where are you headed? Why were you in the woods?
Says he's a hunter. I'm out in the woods. I was doing a couple-day hunt, returning to town with some pelts and whatnot. Makes a little money.
Pelts. Yeah. Where's a good hunting area around here? I may want to come back and go hunting.
Oh, all right. He'll discuss with you some local known spots, depending on what you're going for.
Where should I not go to avoid the Fae?
He says the Fae have been spotted here, there, and everywhere. It's mostly in the east of the city. I hadn't had many reports of the west. There were some in the south, but that's the first I saw so far in the west. He says the main focus is the east, down between the city and the docks. He says there's a big area of land in between the city and the dock on the eastern coast, towards the ocean. That's where a lot of the attacks have been happening. There's a great area over there we use for hunting and out and about. We've been chased out of there a couple times now. Something going
changed
on.
There?
Says,
That you know of?
well, something's changed. Not that I know of, no. He says, I've been using the towers. If we use the towers, we can get through about half that land and closer to the dock. Unfortunately, not close enough. Still takes a day or so to go from the tower to the dock. And that's when people are getting attacked.
Very good to know.
Have a conversation. You guys walk up to the top of the tower. Upon the top of the tower, you see it is encased in crystal. So there's a giant crystal-like rock going above you, some good 10 feet up, that you can see through. You can see through to the midnight sky and the moon above. Moonlight enlightening this room. At the center of this room is a magical circle. You notice Rylon take off his magical activation item and begin casting a ritual to activate the magical circle. The magical circle lights up with a very bright light around your feet at the bottom, and he says, if you wish, stand upon the circle, link hands, and we will travel.
I maybe missed it. Is there a way to do this without that activation crystal?
He says, no, there's not. The reason is we don't want anyone entering these towers and getting into the city who would wish us harm. Some kind of warring faction or something. In the past when these were built and there were war, obviously don't want the enemy getting right in the heart of the city.
So you're okay sending a group of people with a Crinoceros?
You look pretty harmless. He does warn you, though, that those of you not of elven blood will not be as welcome in this area of the lands. The elves have long since been secluded up here.
Think I can pass as Elven?
Can you?
Tiefling with her Crinoceros.
I'll just get a hood over my horns.
Giant
Do you
tail.
have a tail?
I can hide that in my pants, probably.
I'm pretty sure I look like a dwarf.
That one go.
Yeah.
Comment.
He will say, do you have anywhere to stay inside the city? Without accommodations, you may be in... may not be so friendly.
Oh, I'm sure the Temple of Silvacara will lend us a hand.
That's a great point. Lights up the magical circle and asks you if you wish to enter.
Sure, why not? Are the mages excited to go?
Yeah, they seem fine.
It's
Tiefling might want.
they've been gone for how many centuries? They seem fine.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I don't think
Hopefully,
yeah, yeah.
technology doesn't advance too much.
What's another day? And May's drunk.
Apparently the tiefling got into the rum. All right, let's proceed through the portal.
All right, make your way through the portal, and in an instant, you find yourself somewhere else. You're in a larger, more decorated room.
We're somewhere else.
Where the hell are we?
Never cease to amaze us all.
Giant wooden sign. Welcome to somewhere else. You're in a much larger room. It is circular in nature. The floors are well done. There is carpets out. There is ornate furniture in here and, well, artistry carvings all over the place. The top of the roof is still made in crystal, although much larger and more dome-like as you come through. There are other elves working in here. You notice that they're dressed kind of like sages as they move about the room. Unfazed by such a large group coming in, one may look up, but you're with a well-known person here, Rylan, the man who is a scout. He's known. He comes and goes through here, and he is with you as you come into the room. And he says to you, if you have nowhere to go, I could invite you back. You could stay with me if you wish. If not, good luck to you.
You
And
gonna put us all up at your house? How big is your house?
I got a stable.
Thank you for the offer. We may take you up on it. Where can we find you?
He'll give you an address, for lack of a better term, a street address of where he stays in the eastern part of the city. Give you a handshake, and he'll take off.
Secret elven handshake.
Yeah, give
Peace.
finger guns.
Yep.
Different
Pew,
gangs.
pew, 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 pew.
Start doing all kinds of.
That's killing me. I love the drunken rum pickups. Wish we were doing the pirate adventure. It'd fit right in.
All right,
Okay.
now, before he runs off, point us in the right direction toward the two places: the Temple of Silvacara,
Okay.
in case we need to check in there, and the Mage Guild.
All right. So he tells you the temple is at the center of the city. The Mages Guild can be found down in the southwestern corner.
Now, is it evening here as well?
It is.
Okay.
See, the moon is out, sun is set.
I don't know. Should we take him up on his offer to put us up for the night? Or
The
do you want to
mages,
take-
the mages themselves say that we're back in the Elven City. We've been gone for a long time, although most of us want to seek our own way home, try to find if our former homes are here. One of them, Varus, will tell you that if his home still exists and is not in disrepair, you can stay with him. He'll put you up there. He had a much larger home and was well off with the Mages Guild.
What are the
Yeah.
chances that it will be in not disrepair, though?
He's been away a long time.
Well,
They do live a long time, so
go to rot. Like,
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
sure.
I agree.
I know that-
How many of these mages? How many of these mages agreed to come back with us when we, once we fulfilled our promise to them, bring them home?
You had 6 of them, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
How many were going to come back to the ship with us?
When we're done, you mean?
Yeah, because I thought the whole point was to have them learn how to fly the ship.
Oh, no, you were coming up here to try to learn how to fly the ship.
Oh,
They were going to teach us as we were coming up. They
Yeah.
weren't sticking around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the elves themselves are going to thank you for returning them to their home and eventually break from your company. Varus
saving
himself.
their asses from from what's his name?
Oh yeah, man, you got favors there. Varus himself has chosen to accommodate you and wishes to lead you back to his ancestral home. Making
Here we
you
go.
Making your way out of the building and into the night, you enter the Elven City. This is a gigantic city, but it is a snow-covered city built in a large clearing in the northern forest. Roads of frozen cobbles are decorated by stone-crafted walls, pillars, and fountains. White stone buildings topped by silver roofs lay in every direction, and tall towers of white stone towers with crystal stand skyward throughout the city. You make your way down along one of the roads, as far as Varus's memory can remember, for about a half hour. as you go into the night. Leads you to a building. The building has a great deal of snow and ice upon it, but otherwise appears in pretty good order. Make its way up and lead you inside. No need to lock the building. This is the Elven City. Elves come and go. It's his place. Maybe other people in his family have taken care of it. He walks in and begins to pull canvas from his furnishings. Looks like everything has been tarped up and taken care of for him, probably by family members and whatnot through the ages. He says, "Make yourself at home," as he begins to build a fire in the hearth. "Sorry it's not better shape, but it seems that my family has been here to close things up." He then approaches a large desk, blows some dirt and dust off it, and starts pulling out some books. He says, "I'm familiar with your ship and the odd device used to power it. I must confer with the Order and do some research to discover how I can unlock the secrets of that for you. In the meantime, feel free to sleep here and come and go as you please. Keep in mind you won't find much hospitality elsewhere within the city."
I had to pull a chair up by the fire. Settle in. Relax.
When you say like no hospitality, do you mean like they won't talk to me, or like they will attack?
No one will outright attack you, he says. It's not that kind of place, but it's mainly a city long secluded by the elven people. However, when I was here, it was once connected to the mainland. There was a lot more trade with humans. From what we've just heard from Rylon, things have changed. And those hunters that we met in the forest, or you guys talked about meeting in the forest, south down in Loken's land there.
Yep. Trying to find my notebook to find the name of the shop that we were supposed to get, and the name we were supposed to drop. I can't find my damn notebook. Freaking kids.
Notes are gone.
Oh, there's somebody else.
Help me find my notebook.
There was someone else we were supposed to see here, right?
There was the dude that had the magic item shop that we were supposed to check in at and drop the name.
If you needed to do business, yeah.
Trying to find his freaking name in my notebook.
The elf hunter was named Dalrin.
Yep.
And
He was just saying that if you were in the Elven City and you needed a shop or you needed to contact, that he gave you the name of a place and a person where you could do that without being
That's what I'm trying to
shoved
find.
off.
We're in the Elven City, we have a place. We need a name to contact.
But it is nighttime. You have all the time in the world. So you can sit there and research that. You get next to the fire. He's going to build the fire up, get this place heated, clean all the cobwebs off his furniture, start showing you throughout the house. He has a larger house in here. It's very well done. Wooden floors, a lot of intricate carvings and everything. He'll show you a couple different bedrooms he has in here, guest bedrooms. Just have to pull the coverings off. Find them in good working order.
I don't have anything written down about that. What we're supposed to see.
Trying to find my damn notebook. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Well, how late is it at this point? Like, is it like
It's
everybody?
Yeah.
It's evening, or like everything is shutting down. Like it's like 11 o'clock at night, or it's like 7 o'clock. Everyone's like going out to dinner and that kind of thing.
It'd be after that.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go. Okay, fair enough.
Sleep for the night.
Yep.
Get a fresh start in the morning.
Yeah, I got it somewhere too. I'll have to find it. Somewhere in there. All right.
Are we doing a rest of some sort, or?
Yeah, you have a full 8-hour rest. You're inside a house. Get the fire going. You can make your way into a guest bedroom, pull some tarps off, find yourself a bed. Have a good, comfortable rest. You're not out in the... For you, Branthrin, it's been a long time. You've been adventuring. You've been all over the place. You've been sleeping out under the stars. Rocks in your back, sleeping on the ground, the bedroll here and there. Find yourself in many cold situations. Now you're in a nice warmer place. more accustomed to you as a dwarf, liking the warm a lot better than the cold. Something finally comfortable to sleep in for a while now. The rest of you guys heat up. In here, he's got the heat going. He apologizes he doesn't have much in the way of food in this place. But anything you do have.
How dare he not have any food for us?
Yeah, break out some of the fish. We'll cook some fish.
Start cooking the fish. Jackson will cook up the fish.
Yeah.
As you have a nice evening, talk about all your plans, do whatever you want to do. You will see that Kelda at this point in here will say that you're not far from her lands. Dovagard to the east is up here, just as north as the Elven City, but further to the west, beyond these docks that he's talking about. If you were to take out of these docks and go ship to the east, you would run into her lands there. And that's where
The
she's...
ship is in the east.
Your ship is currently in the east, yes. You hope to fly it out of here if you can
Right.
get some information on how to how to get that going, which Varys said he will help you with. Having a good standing with the Mages Guild, he'll be able to research there. He's familiar with your ship, so he's going to look into what's going on with this crystal, how to operate this thing, maybe even make it easier for you so you guys can use it without a large summoning of mages to fly this thing.
Since we need buttons.
Yeah.
Big buttons to push.
Find out where Beardell's shop is and drop the name of Avian.
Aha!
What's the person's name?
Viridel.
Viridel. Okay. Yes, and Delrin and Aeon or something, or Elian.
Yep.
Yeah, I had that written down. I didn't have the shop written down. Avian, yeah, Avian.
All right.
Yep.
Do you wish to do that tonight or just pull out that information?
We'll do that. No, you said it was next day.
Yeah. Oh, next day. Yeah, sorry, next day. All right. Next day, you wake up. Nice morning. You're in the house. Remember the name. Jump to your feet. Clarabelle runs out.
Fully rested.
I remember the name.
Clarabelle finally got to sleep in a bed.
Got to sleep in a bed. You had a nice sleep. You come out in the main room.
Kind of grumpy not sleeping in beds lately.
Varys greets you with some stuff he did find in the pantry. He said he was up at night and he found some stuff in the pantry. He has some old wheels of cheese and some dried out food that he can use.
Wheels of cheese.
Old wheels of cheese. He says, listen, that keeps
Hundreds of years.
hundreds of years the best you could have.
And he gives us old. I'll pass, but I appreciate the offer.
He also pulls out some Elven wine. He says grows better with age.
Varys, was there no one looking after your place while you were gone?
He says it looks like they were looking after it, but they didn't stock it with food. There was no need. He said, this is just stuff. I'll be out today. I'm going to go find some things about town and get this place back in working order. Of course, I owe you information about the ship, and I will get to work on that first.
But for the time being, we're stuck here.
He says, you must fill, yes, unfortunately, until I can get the information for your ship, fill your days with whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do.
Kelda, how far is your village from here?
Oh, she says, no, miles to the,
Miles. Okay,
Yeah.
so it would be days, like several days journey.
several days journey by ship.
Oh, by ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's across the water. Okay.
Right, but if you have an airship, obviously quite quicker, right?
Yes. All right. So we will not be able to take you home just yet. And are they twins?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the twins, we can't continue on to your
They're beyond her land,
journey beyond that
Right.
yet.
to the farthest east.
So enjoy yourselves in the city. I will go with Clarabelle to see this elven market.
If I may, perhaps we shouldn't be sending
Hey, who lives here?
non-elves off on their own. One of us should be accompanying them just so that there's no confusion.
Well, okay. Question to Kelda: How much interaction does Kelda have with, or does Kelda's people have with the elves?
She'll say not much, not in this manner. She hasn't been inside the Elven City. She's never seen it with her own eyes. She's very intrigued and is very happy to explore it, keeping in mind that she may not be welcome. She'll keep to herself. She knows a little better. but her people have not do not have open trade routes this way.
Oh, the twins, are they from Barbarian Lands, or are they from just another kingdom that's over that way?
Originally, they are from the Far East. However, they have grown up in the south in Ashura.
Okay.
More so, their father, who was killed, whose soul they're trying to wrest, came from there.
Right, and we have to go see the summoner shaman person there, right?
Yeah, to help Ragnar
Right. And their father.
and the father. The mages have left your company, and you are a lighter party at this point.
I think the pirates should stay here, or the people from the ship should stay here.
Guys from the ship, they're not going to find much here unless they're going out intent. The northern part of the city borders the Arctic Ocean. If you went far enough out of the city to the north, there'd be docks there as well. But of course, it's all frozen over. There's not much in the way of fishing for the men, and the men aren't going to find much hospitality out here themselves. So they will pretty much offer to lend a hand in cleaning back up the house and getting Varus's home back in order.
So who's going out? Let's we should go out as a party. Go see this person in the market area. I'll go out too.
Well, if I go anywhere, I'm definitely going with you guys. 'Cause I'm a dwarf. And
We go together.
stick out like a dwarf.
Oh, you stick out like a dwarf.
Yeah.
May, do you wish to be May, or are you going to try to dress up?
Maybe you.
In all your glory.
Yeah, no, I'll just be myself.
Okay, all right.
It's kind of hard to not be.
And Jackson and his hideous self, of course, will make his way with you as well. His fishman, missing fingers.
I still feel bad about that.
Jackson doesn't.
Didn't he feed that finger to someone?
Yeah,
think so.
I think he did.
Yep.
You gather together and start making plans to explore the city and or go out. You don't want to sit in here and wait for Varus. Varus is going to leave your company and head down to the mages area to begin work on studying for the ship.
I'm assuming Jackson's coming with us too.
Yeah, Jackson has nowhere else to go. He's going to hang out quietly in the background as he follows you.
Probably change his appearance in case Clairville writes a story about him.
He says he will disguise himself by moving his eye patch to the other eye.
Okay, your buddy, and I'm in solidarity with you. I'll gussy myself up a bit here too. So I'm gonna take out my disguise kit and I'm gonna do us both up.
Oh, right?
So what do you want? Deception?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so that is an 18.
Nice. Wow, what are you trying to do? What are you disguising as?
It's not just different than ourselves. I'm not trying to pass him off as an elf or anything like that.
Okay.
He's a blue elf.
Kind of just make him a traveler.
Reputation
Hmm.
from what if either of us had happened to have a reputation for whatever reason, we wouldn't immediately recognize.
Okay. You make him into, yeah, essentially a traveler.
Both of us.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Solidarity.
Solidarity. Two travelers. Two travelers, a half-elf, a dwarf, and a tiefling all head out to the elfin city. Where do you wish to go? What do you wish to do?
I think we should start at Veridel's.
Make your way to Viridel. So you go out into the city, and it's large. You begin to look around. You're like, this is nice. You're walking down the street, kind of looking here and there for different shops. Do you wish to try to look for the shop by perception alone, or do you wish to approach anyone?
We'll talk to people.
Okay.
You know what? Kylo, buddy.
Yep.
You got this.
I got what? What do I got?
Figure out where we're going. Talk to people. You need to talk to more people, buddy.
Talk to people all the time.
Yeah, but you need to get better at it.
And usually you're telling them that you're going to kill them.
Oh, not always.
He didn't say always. He said usually. See, case in point. You're not listening.
I was listening to the dwarf.
You figure out where we're going to, buddy. We'll follow your lead.
Well, we found out where we're going. What's the guy's name again?
Figure it
You have the name
There it
of
is.
of a shop, a magic item shop, but you don't know where it is. You're in a large city.
people.
You're walking down the road. Clairvel's kind of telling you, hey, start talking to people. Start talking to locals.
Right? I see something. Okay, I'm going to roll perception and see who
Go
I
for
see.
it.
Alright, so I rolled a 21.
Nice. Up ahead, you see an elven man. Long, dark hair, ravenous hair with pale skin. He is in a large robe, walking down the street smoking a pipe. Just looks like he's having a nice day out, walking down the cobblestone road, admiring some of the the work, and is
In the whole
close
city,
by.
he's the only guy around.
Ah, that's who you saw first.
Excuse me, sir. Good day.
Yes.
Might you help us find a certain shop that we're looking for?
He looks at you, notices your half-elven heritage. A shop, you say, yes?
Yes.
What type of shop?
Oh, we have. We're looking for antiquities and different types of oddities
Oh,
and rarities.
oddities.
Yes. And I have a name of the place.
Oh, that may help.
I have a name of the proprietor.
Do you
Veritas.
now? What was it?
It was Veritas, right?
Veritas. Ah, I see. Veritas's place. Good place, yes. That's where you're wishing to go, is it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. He says, tapping his pipe. Oh, wow. And who are these people with you?
Oh, friends of mine, traveling companions.
Not from here, are you?
No, none of us are from here.
I didn't think so.
We are. We returned some elven friends home as we were there. We brought them safe passage.
Home, you say? What are the names? Tell me the names.
The names of the people?
Yes, the person you brought home. You said you brought some people home. Tapping his pipe, smoking away.
Let me do a insight check. 16. Is he trying to get information out of me, or is he?
He's going at a nice slow pace, having a good day. You picked a conversation with him. He's going to
I
talk
did.
to you.
Yes, but does it sound like he's inquiring?
He's
to
inquiring.
gain
He's intrigued.
upper
You
hand?
you brought some people home. He wants to know who they are. Maybe he knows them.
Okay. Well, one of which is Varys.
Varys, yes, Varys.
An old mage.
An old mage, you say?
Yes.
A lot of old mages in the city. Interesting. Who else?
Clairvel. What were the other ones' names?
You look over for Clairvel. You don't see him there. You look behind. He's not standing there where he was.
He's not standing there. They're all right behind me.
He's like, oh, do you often talk to people who aren't there? Very interesting. Yes.
I rolled a 21 perception. They're all there, aren't they?
21? Nope.
Yeah, I rolled a
He's not
21.
there. He ain't there.
No, he's not. But he did use the name. He did ask for me. Thanks a lot,
Aw.
Dick.
He gave me a 22 secretly.
Well, I don't know the other mage's names, so.
Well, might cause me some problems.
He says, Clairvel, you say? Who's Clairvel? Which one's that?
The short one.
Short one. That one? He looks at the dwarf. He's kind of disgusted. Clairvel, I'll forget that name. Not interested in Clairvel.
Okay. Do you remember the names? Maybe someone else remembers. Anyway.
You start poking at your party. The one guy goes, I do, and moves up. He goes, what are the names, simple traveler? as this traveler starts listing off the names of the other elves. For some time, the man interacts and speaks with the traveler there. As you get the impression that this guy's just an old guy. He's interested. You're entertaining him. You're talking with him. He has
Dude.
maybe no one to talk to.
Oh, okay. I just happened to pick him out of the non-existent crowd.
And you make a conversation, and then you get suspicious when they answer.
Yeah.
This is why you need to work on this, buddy.
Yeah, I have reasons not to. I have reasons to look for suspicious activities. So we got our directions from her, or no?
He speaks with the traveler for some time until you determine maybe he's going to keep talking. Do you want to ask the man again?
Well, sir, why don't you walk and talk and show us the directions?
Ah, lovely
The
idea,
shop.
he says. This way. And he'll lead you down the road, walks with you for some time, talking a lot about various subjects that don't intrigue you. About the birds today, maybe, some kind of thing. He saw that one of his neighbors was out building a bench in the backyard. That intrigued him for a while. And
I
then
collapse to the ground and fall asleep.
we'll lead you across the city until you were in front of a place called Vardell's shop. You see the sign hanging in the background, and the man continues to talk with you out front. That's a nice pair of boots. Where did you get those?
Purchase them.
I see. Purchase them, you say?
Yeah, in the great city of Ashura.
Sure. Tell me of this city.
That's a big city.
Big,
My
you
friend,
say?
my friend here, the traveler that you've been talking to the whole time, would know more about it than I do. So
Traveler, come talk to me. He walks over to Jackson and begins talking to him. Him and Jackson are in a deep
inside the shop.
conversation as you guys make your way into the shop. Make your way inside the shop, and it's a very nice place. This is pretty large, a multi-level area made out of wood, innate carvings inside with some stairs going up to a second level. Everything with rails upon it there. He has things hanging from the roof as well. Very decorated. A lot of silver inside here and crystal-themed items as well. There is a younger man, same kind of look, pitch dark hair, light skin. Elvin, of course, at the shop and welcomes you in. He'll say, welcome inside. Where are you from? Having seen not your kind in some while.
We've traveled far. We bring greetings from Avian.
Avian. The hunters, yes. You met them in your
Yes.
travels, have you?
Yes, we did. We crossed
good-
paths with them.
Good friend of
Saved
mine.
one of their men. Saved one of their men from a sticky situation.
Bad news of that, but glad he's safe. Well, welcome. If you were a friend of him, you were a friend of I. Do you need supplies? Are you on a journey? What are you doing?
What kind of services do you provide here?
I provide all types of services and goods, adventuring goods, should you need. Outfit the hunters. A lot of adventures that pass this way as well.
Is it a magic shop or is it a?
It says I have a lot of things in here, a lot of unique items you may not find in other places of the world. I do trade and I have a lot of contacts. You can see, give me a perception as you look around the room.
17.
17. Something catches your eye behind the counter as you're talking with him and looking, and you can see a symbol of the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, I turn my cuff open and show him our adventurers symbol.
Show him the Adventurers symbol as well. He goes,
That we work from the Adventurers Guild of Ashura.
good company.
Yes.
He says, and that is how I have my contacts. I have contacts throughout different cities in the countryside. Ship things here and there, and I've come into a lot as well. I do all sorts of trade beyond just this city.
God.
Yeah, God.
Oh, man.
He says, I'd be happy to outfit you guys in whatever you need. Are you
Oh,
on a
nice.
mission with the Adventurers Guild?
We are actually we're heading further to the west, to the east.
Heading into the east. Oh, that's okay. What do you need? What challenges do you anticipate?
I'm not sure. What do you guys think we need?
Do you have anything
Me
you're
and-
looking to sell? Anything you're looking to buy?
Brethren.
I have some mummy wrap. In case
Might
you're
have-
interested. It's a wrapping of some mummy.
Give
Some
me-
taping.
Ooh, what do I want here? This is a good one. I like this. I like the mummy wrap. I enjoy the mummy wrap. Give me persuasion.
All right. What's that?
One of your skills.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not gonna. I better roll really high.
Oh, not
Oh,
bad.
that's not terrible.
It's
12.
not bad. He says, "Oh, mummy wraps. Wraps of an actual mummy you found. Huh." Considers it for a second. That might be worth something. Did you get it off an actual mummy? In a tomb?
Can I lie to him?
Yes, you can. Deception check.
Alright. That's not good. 7.
He says, if you had an interesting story to go with it, I might consider that. Thinking about it. Let me think about it, he says. What else? Buying, selling? Are you in need? Do you need a service? Do you need to go somewhere? He looks at you. How'd you get here? By foot?
By ship originally, and then by foot. And when we met a elven hunter named Rylan, that showed us that let us use the towers to get us here from the
Towers?
wilderness.
Do you wish to use the towers again?
Oh, do you have a device for using the towers?
I do.
Can we purchase it or
Reaches
procure it from
under
you somehow?
onto the counter, pulls it out. He's got a little icon or a little magical focus on a leather strap, and he hands it over to you. He says, "You're with the Adventurers Guild. It's good enough. You're a trustworthy guy. You saved
Thank you.
Avian. You're in good company." He says, "You know how to use those, right?
Well, I kind of watched what they did.
Did you get the incantation?"
You might want to write that down for us.
All right, no problem. Says, "Have a look around." Pulls out a piece of parchment, starts writing down how to do the ritual to activate the magical circles. He gives you the active magical focus on how to use them, and we'll begin working on that. Walking around here, you see a lot of different things. He has cases and cabinets. He's got things laid out. He's got books all over the place. 2 levels in here. Taxidermied creatures hanging from the roof you've never seen before.
Does he have any taxidermed fae?
No taxiderm fae.
Does he have any enchanted equipment or ammunition?
You do see things like that. You see glass cases, and inside there's various things. There's arrows here and there.
Like, is it more likely to find that stuff here than it would be in say, Ashura?
In shops in Ashura, you could find it as well if someone there you had a contact with.
Well, I know how you said that magic is hard. Like,
Magic is rare and hard to come by.
is rare.
But a guy who's a dealer, this guy's a dealer. This is what he does. He collects this stuff. He uses the Adventurers Guild. Adventurers who go on missions outside the city walls and collect this rare stuff often will sell it to these shops. He's one of these shops. If something's to be bought, it would be here.
Is he capable of identifying equipment?
Says he's not.
No. Okay.
He would have a contact who does that for him, but he has to send it off.
Okay, I'm not sending my equipment off. Okay, in the sense of magical ammunition, what's he got for either bullets or arrows? Or just
Talking
crossbow bolts too, because Jackson's still got his crossbow.
For crossbow bolts and arrows, you'll have +1 magical arrows and +1 magical crossbow bolts here for sale, if you so desire.
Okay. How much are they?
All right, so +1 ammunition is considered. Let's see, where are we at?
And did we come on the day of the sale?
Oh, you just missed it.
Yeah, I just missed it by a
I think I
day.
saw a flyer floating down the street.
Talk to the
You
manager. I
should
can't
have
do
been here yesterday.
Rare ammunition. He's going to say that rare ammunition, +1 to arrows, +1 to bolts, is going to run you about 500 gold per
Per arrow or per quiver?
per arrow.
Per arrow. 500 gold per arrow.
Yep.
Okay. I think I will pass. And we do have quite a bit of money, but I don't think any of it's with us, or not very much of it's with us. What's the Adventurers Guild discount on that?
He says the fact that you can come in here and shop. Said I'd sell to you. I wouldn't sell to certain other people, especially people I don't know.
And what about ammunition for my artificer friend here?
Oh, an artificer. Haven't met any of those. What type of ammunition? What is it?
It's a pistol.
Pistol. Intriguing. Can I see it?
I will pull it out, kind of cautiously, like, this is it.
He looks at that. Oh, I haven't seen this. Not familiar with it. No Artificers Guild up here. I've heard of them, but I've never come across something like this. How does it work?
You pull the trigger.
Interesting. This right here?
Do not push it. I'm gonna make sure it is unloaded.
All right, you
Well,
unload it.
Conversation. I'm hanging back. Just cast message. Can you ask if we've got any magical musical instruments there, Kylo? And it's not for me.
Oh yes, I had a friend who requested that if I did make it to your lovely city, that I look for some sort of magical instrument for a gift that they're looking to give to a noble they know.
No, that they know. Magical instruments, you say?
Yes,
He'll have to look around. But I'm
perhaps
sure
perhaps a piccolo or a kazoo.
a piccolo.
Maybe a triangle or a cymbal.
Cowbell.
Cowbell, because we all need more cowbell.
All right, give me a give me
harmonica.
harmonica. Give me a D8. Give me a roll out of 8.
6.
6. What the hell is that?
It's a 6. The number that comes after 5 before 7.
All right, here's something that looks kind of like a lute. That is bandor. It's a magical instrument. It looks kind of like a lute. He shows it to you. He says it's made in a foreign land, somewhere far from here. Has magical properties. He doesn't quite know what they are. He's not too familiar with it. He has no idea how to play it. But he was sold it by an adventurer who would come by who claimed that it had powers of druids.
I'm gonna pluck a couple of the strings.
Give me a performance check.
What is my performance? My performance is -1.
Oh, yeah.
4.
4. You're awful. It's so bad. He kind of takes it from your hands. Perhaps we should leave that to your friend who's very, more skilled.
In my head, I'm saying to Clarify, what do you think of that?
This is worse than that.
Hey, I'm not the one to disguise myself. What's the price on that thing? It sounds like it's out of tune though.
So I'll let it go for 200 gold.
Ooh, a bargain at half the price. I will pay that 200. My friend will. I'm sure will love presenting it. You'll have to fix it up a little bit because it's out of tune. But, you know, it looks worthy of a noble. To a noble.
All right. Hands it over to you. You get something called a FOC HLUCAN
Hold on.
FOCH
LUCAN,
LUCAN
and the next word is BAND ORE.
ORE.
Veshlin Bendor?
Sure.
You got it there, man.
Gesundheit.
I hope I get that right from the picture. If I'm wrong, I'm
Now,
wrong.
supplies wise, do you sell any potions of healing or scrolls of healing or?
Of course. All you need to stock up, I'll have here.
Okay. We should probably purchase some potions of healing. I have a friend who also likes acid. Do you have a collection of acid?
Acid. I can acquire acid.
I assure you, they are not an assassin.
25 gold for acid per vial.
Why don't you put us down for 4 vials of acid?
All right, there you go.
How much for your healing potions?
Says, what do you need? What potency?
Knowing the group of people I work with, we need about 75 of them.
By the case?
Egg.
Is there a better deal?
Does it come in a keg form?
He has everything from healing, greater healing, and superior healing. That's what he's got. Which is 2d4, 4d4, and 8d4.
Let's take, well, what's the prices on those?
You are going to run 100 gold for healing potions. You're going to run 200 gold for greater healing potions. And you're going to run 500 gold for superior healing potions.
That's each.
Yeah.
How much money do we have on us?
I'll trade you my mummy wrapping for something.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, negotiate the mummy wrapping for some healing potions.
The mummy wrapping.
I'll let you persuade the guy.
Do the
Go
persuasion. Go for it. Try it again.
Oh boy.
ahead.
I love it. It's hilarious.
Arctic Inspiration.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Add a D8 to your roll.
Oh.
So that's a 15 plus 8.
What happened to his voice?
I don't know. Sounds like he's eating his mic.
8, so
don't know.
3.
All right. With Bardic Inspiration on that, he's not going to be able to beat you. He will trade you. He'll give you a greater healing potion in exchange. He'll take the mummy wraps, give you a greater healing potion. Greater healing potion, if you write it down on your sheet, it's 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, one of those. And we'll buy 5 of the regular healing potions,
Okay.
which do 2d4, right? 2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. That way each of us has a small healing potion. We still have a couple other healing potions, I think, but at least we're topped up. Each of us has one emergency healing potion.
All right, you going to hand them out?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's going to have one. Good. Gotcha. Okay. Buy those, hand them out. Sell the mummy wraps. You bought a magical instrument. He's going
I'm
to...
just wondering, does our friend here have any pearls for sale?
What type of pearls?
Oh, common beach pearls.
Low value?
Nothing fancy. I don't know. I asked Clairvel again through the message. What type of pearls does Jackson actually need?
For what?
He uses them for identification, I think.
You need a pearl worth 100 gold pieces for identification.
Okay, is that a cheap one or is that an expensive one?
Be an expensive one.
Inexpensive? Okay. Alright, inexpensive pearls.
All right. Inexpensive, so under 100 gold?
100 plus.
100 plus. All right. He's going to come away with 9. He'll say he has 9 of them. 100 gold each. 100 gold value pearl. He's got 9 of them.
Excuse me 1 second. I walk inside. I ask the traveler,
You meet a traveler.
do you have a platinum I can borrow?
He looks in his bag of money. He's like, which one's that? Here. Like, he hands you a variety of coins. He doesn't care.
Alright, just give me a bunch of those. Okay. Go back in. I put 2 copper, 8 gold, and 2 platinum on the counter for him. I'm just spending the way Jackson would spend.
For the shopkeep?
For the 9 of them. Yeah, for the 9 pearls.
No. He said, says, did you suddenly become bad at math?
No, it's not for me. It's for someone else. This is
I
This is how he pays.
understand, but these are 100 gold piece pearls. 9 of them is 900 gold.
I'm sure he wouldn't let me buy them without a tip.
You gave him 20. You gave him 22.50 or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
He wants $1,000.
Oh, he wants 1,000. No, what?
They're 100 gold piece pearls. 9 of them. That's 900 gold.
How much is a platinum worth?
10 gold.
Oh, that is worth 100.
You're telling him enjoy the tip,
Oh,
and
you're like-
you're giving him $20.
Do you think that you suddenly became an idiot in 30 seconds? Oh,
I had the math wrong. I didn't know it was 10.
You're killing me. Give him my electrum.
All right. How much does this get him?
Nothing. It's
2 platinums
you
in
gave
there.
him. That's 20 gold.
All right, I'll be right back. I need another handful.
How much money does Jackson have? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think he has 1,000 on him, does he?
I don't know. How badly does he want the pearls?
Oh, we'll catch up with him. We'll say that if he has the money to buy him, he would have bought him.
Okay.
We'll get him next week.
Enjoy the tip.
Enjoy the tip there, buddy. Enjoy the tip.
Just a tip.
Feathers.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure about the breakdown of the money.
You're killing me. Hey, how you been doing the money on your sheet then? I'm probably
Well, I've been
wrong.
doing- No, I know what mine is.
1,000 gold. Okay, here's a platinum there. I crossed it off my sheet.
Yeah, you got 40,000 gold.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm rich.
Well, we do actually have a lot of gold. It's just not with us. It's on
Yeah,
the
You could
yeah.
have brought some of that, eh?
ship. We brought some. I mean, there's
We've
some.
got a fair amount with us in the bag of gold, too.
Killing me. I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh yeah, we did throw a bunch of it in the bag of holding.
Yeah. It's up to you. If you wish to purchase it
All that
and
stuff that
you
was
have
on
the
that
money,
disc was in the bag of holding. Yeah,
Jax,
we can purchase them. That's fine.
can spend the 900 from the group fund?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Whoever's got the group fund minus 900.
Oh, we just lost back. Is there anything else anybody needs?
If you need something, if you need to buy something or you need to sell something, this is a place.
I got rid of my mummy.
Got rid of the mummy wrappings. You got some healing. Got some healing potions. That's good. Do you need? You're good on rope. You're good on supplies. Do you need more rations? Do you need food? Do you need water skin?
Ration. Are we going to get that here?
You could get almost anything at this guy. This guy's got.
Either general surplus.
Yeah, got the
All
lot.
right, I'll grab 3 quivers of arrows while I'm here.
Okay, cool. All right. So we'll do the same thing. Where's our
I'll-
queue?
Message to May grab like 20 days worth of rations from this guy.
Okay. Rations, 5 silver per day. So do whatever math you want to do on that.
So for the pearls, let's just say I gave him what he needed plus a little extra. 'Cause
Okay.
Jackson would tip him,
All right. As long as you're
Even-
taking it off
even
your
though he
money,
wouldn't-
you're fine.
even though he wouldn't know that he tipped him. I took it from Jackson's money,
Let's see what Jackson
or
says
from
here.
the fund, the money from the fund.
Oh, there's
the group
Jackson
fund.
stuff.
Group fund.
The stuff in that bag of holding. There's all the money in there.
Yeah, and I'm holding the bag of holding, and you're not tipping out of the group fund.
All right, I threw in his 3 electric.
Keep the change.
Keep the change, the 50-cent pieces there you're throwing at him.
Filthy animal.
All right. Anything you think you need or sell, you're pretty happy with. You got that. This guy here, he's friendly with the Adventurers Guild. He also asks you if there's anything. He sold you a trinket that you can activate the towers with, so you can come and go to different parts of the Elven Forest, the west, the south, the east at will, using the directions he wrote down, the incantation, and the magical focus. He also asks you if you need any other information. Is there anything else you're looking to do? Or
Yep, I need some information about the dock area. What's going on in the dock area? We heard that there were Fays attacking.
All right, so to tell you what he knows, he says that travelers have come back, so scouts and hunters are coming back again with reports of being attacked by Fey. Something has riled the Fey up. There's a portal somewhere nearby that the Fey are coming through from the Fey Wild. And normally they do. They come and go, and they'll have little groups that they hang out in. But something's got them out into the main road and attacking anybody who comes by, making them very defensive. Something must be keeping them from going back to the Feywild. They seem to be dwelling here for some reason and not
Is there any word
returning.
of a madness that's running through them?
There was reports of madness going on, not known what it's been caused by. He says the latest report is a group of fishermen the other day from the docks on the east trying to return from the dock to the tower who were attacked and some were killed. He said that there's a group right now out there. Oh, where's my book? There's a group out there currently stationed there. One of them is named Lithrin, and there's Telka. There's a warrior and a priestess that have gone out to assess the situation. They were camping out there, hoping to find out more information. They have
That's their
some.
name, Lithrin and Talca.
Lithrin is a warrior, elven male, and Telka is a priestess of Silverkara who has gone with him along with a handful of elves to assess the situation out there, see what's going on.
Message to Kylo, can you find out what's been going on in the city? How are things around here? How's the royal family doing? That kind of thing.
All of that.
He tells you a lot of the local news. A lot of it's pretty slow and boring, with the exception of the recent Fey attacks. He says that the royal family themselves
Here's me.
haven't had any extravagant goings on lately, but that with winter coming, there will be another grand festival and celebration. But that's about a month or two off at this point. He's expecting. There has been some commissions done for some sculptures, that kind of thing, but nothing too wild.
Are there any groups on the outskirts that would have dealings with the Fae?
Not that he can think of where that's been noted so far. It's the early stages. There was reports of attacks over the last little while, and then it resulted in death, prompting some of the noble warrior to be dispersed there with a cleric to look into the situation.
Also, what's the demon situation up here?
Demon situation up here, he says, is a little bit better, obviously, than down in Ashura. He says that while they are up here, they tend not to be anywhere near the city. Magical wardings and other things can keep them out. Hence, they don't need walls like down in Ashura, but there are still demons in the forests if you're out far enough away from the city. They tend not to like the cold as much up here.
Are there other cities up here or towns?
This is the major city, the Elven city itself. There are a couple smaller encampments up here because it's not overrun with demons so much. Nothing hugely worth noting. A couple small places, usually used for milling or lumberjacking.
Resource gathering.
Yeah. He will also tell you that, notably, you'll find one other race up here besides the elves, that there is quite a little population, but it's gaining, of Tabaxi on the eastern side of the city as well.
Which is what?
Catfolk.
Furries.
Eat.
Furries.
Khajiit.
Khajiits. He said it's odd to see they are people of the warmer lands. Don't usually dwell up here, but they had come up here quite a while ago as merchants, moving a lot of lumber, fish, that kind of stuff, and have stayed. Some of them now housing up here.
That's in the city?
Yes, inside the city.
Okay. What part of the city?
In the northeast.
What's this city actually called?
The official name of the city. Here's my breakdown. It's Cryostarkin. Cryostarkin. Spelled Krystostarkin.
Sorry. Alrighty.
Gather all the info you can, supplies you wish. You guys have a contact up here. You have a way to go through the beacons of the towers. You have maybe ideas for some exploration if you wish. You know that Varus is working on researching your ship to get it back up and flying.
Well, we head back to Varus' place and plan out our next moves.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, head back there. You make your way back to Varus' house. He is, of course, not home. He's off doing his thing. You have the run of the house, all the ability to make your next plans, your next decisions of where you want to go. Think about that. That'll be it for this week. We're almost at midnight here. And you guys will come up with what you want to do next week. Try to let me know Monday, Tuesday. Just drop a little message in the D&D channel of maybe some major points you want to pursue. So I know what your focus is. I'm going to write up my own, of course, too. But let me know if there's anything special you want to do or pursue or don't pursue, you're not interested in. And then we'll go from there for the next session.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's
Yay.
cool.
Everybody will get caught up with their exhaustion by next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
I'm just happy I didn't fall out of any towers.
Yeah.
You had
Have
good.
fun.
He had one episode. He fell down once, but that was it.
Yeah.
But not for half his hit points.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
and then the shield almost hit me in the head,
Yeah.
falling down after me.
We almost had a decapitated dwarf.
all right. So next week we'll work on whatever way you guys want to go. You're telling me what you're doing up here as you're waiting for the ship to be researched. Think about that. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. I guess we'll end it there. Or do you want to raid?
Up to you. See, I don't know who's on. But...
We got a low count. Let's see who's on. Got Turbo Guy in Battlefield. We got Josh in Showdown. I don't see any D&D. Oh, passives. That's about it.
Oh, we can rate it out next week. We're good.
Yeah, let's call it this week. We'll say good night. We'll show the movie. We'll put it out, and I'll be back. If you guys are hanging out, hang out. You're having a good night. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pearl moon.